Poisoned Quickie. Microbiologist Carol Bond isn't really a person you'd feel comfortable defending, but her case was absolutely correct. In 2006, she attempted to poison her husband's lover with toxic chemicals. The federal government indicted her under the Chemical Weapons Convention Implementation Act, legislative implementation of an international treaty. She was convicted, but appealed on the basis that the 10th Amendment means that the federal government didn't have jurisdiction over a domestic case. The Court of Appeals ruled she lacked standing, but the Supreme Court reversed, unanimously agreeing that individuals can bring 10th Amendment claims against the federal government. They remanded it back to the Third Circuit, which nonetheless confirmed her conviction, so back to the Supreme Court they went. Chief Justice John Roberts gave the unanimous opinion of the court, which thankfully ruled for Bond, concluding, "The problem with this interpretation is that it would dramatically intrude upon traditional state criminal jurisdiction, and we avoid reading statutes to have such reach in the absence of a clear indication that they do." He also ruled, "The global need to prevent chemical warfare does not require the federal government to reach into the kitchen cupboard or to treat a local assault with a chemical irritant as the deployment of a chemical weapon." But Scalia, Thomas, and Alito, in concurring opinions, said that they'd go even further. They said it was unconstitutional for Congress to federalize a purely local crime. While a treaty is considered superior to state law under the Supremacy Clause, it can only do so via other enumerated powers of Congress. Thomas would have gone even further and nullified the treaty itself, because the treaty power cannot be used to regulate purely domestic affairs, including the domestic use of chemical weapons. He cited 1796 floor speeches made by Congress against the Jay Treaty. Even so, the precedent that individuals, not just states, can sue on 10th Amendment grounds is extremely significant. By the way, they ended up getting her on theft of mail charges. There's always something.